Starts. Guys, we are live to the world. The topic for today is euthanasia. Euthanasia should be legal, yes or no? The right to kill yourself, the right to ask someone to help you kill yourself, I guess, technically. But yeah, let's just get started. Should you have the right? Should euthanasia be legal? Yes, Artyom.
Yes. Let me start here because in my case, I was preparing a little bit for that topic, and I haven't found any cons. Any cons. I mean that I think that the right to die should be a matter of personal choice, and that's all. I mean, if it comes to any other questions like laws, financial, technical, medical, ethical, but again, it's just maybe some nuances, or maybe it's for sure it's not as simple. It's really maybe complicated and not easy question. But again, it doesn't change anything. The core idea and the core my view on that the right to die should be a matter of personal choice. That's all. So we can
May I
discuss
ask you, Artyom?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, what do you think about if someone lead to you make a suicide?
Sorry, I haven't got.
For someone, for example, you happy person, but someone.
Sorry, Murat,
lead to you,
euthanasia means something doing voluntarily.
Yes, but Murat mean that somebody lead you, like they will create the environment.
not desire, Artyom. Someone lead to.
You mean like if someone convinces you?
And other thing, Artyom, you know, for our religion, it's suicide. It's biggest sin. But in part, I agree with you.
I know,
Yes.
but I'm not religious. I don't believe in God.
It
Sorry
doesn't
to
matter.
upset you guys.
All right, we're talking about the legality of it, though. Should it be
Yes.
legal? So,
I think it
Artyom,
should
you
be
don't
legal.
see any cons. Oh, I'm doing moderating again.
Yes. I
can't
don't
help
see any
myself.
cons. I'm open, to hear.
All right. May I
ideas
answer
of
that?
all
I
of us.
would say there is a one con to it probably. It may medical personnel to concentrate on doing euthanasia rather than just helping patient to recover. If there are two different policies, it's quite possible that.
I find response this question.
And I can answer
You know
also.
why it's prohibited? Because even though all other stuff in medicine, a lot of people in medicine have a lot of mistake for why people died. If legalize this euthanasia, in medicine have a right to kill everyone, and nobody can control them.
From your point of view, they already
There is
have it. So
there is a
it's
whole
no
bureaucratic procedure.
Yes.
It's not like a doctor can just come and kill any patient that he feels like killing.
Of course.
Dmitry, but bureaucratic paying.
Sorry.
Yeah, but it's another problem, not Murat.
Yes,
So
it's
if you're afraid
like
to be abused by your doctor. It's not about the euthanasia. You're just afraid
yes.
of quality.
I'm against murder.
I'm not against.
You're not against murder? What?
in some way, like, but we have to use right definition of this. So like murder, it's like something against your will, or even
Yeah,
if you
someone kills
Yes,
you.
Daria, but who is
Against your will.
control
against
this?
my will. Oh, so I
this,
against murder.
Who is control? Who is control? Because, for
Who's
example,
control now, Murat,
Yeah.
who's control now? When you comes to the doctor and he has a recipe for you, or how to say it?
if be honest, nobody.
Prescription.
prescription. So, and you
Treatment.
who can watch it? So like it's the same, because some treatment is is already dangerous.
But what kind of doctor?
Daria,
What kind of doctor is
it's-
gonna be like? I have a treatment for you. You're not gonna like it. It's euthanasia.
It's in Daria, it's my point of view. It's my own proverb. In Russian medicine, it's high because I have experience in operation in German and also in Russian. It's because it's my country. I always told for even I comment in Facebook one doctor in Sochi. For if I come to Russian doctor, I see in front of me fairy tale because he choice maybe this thing, maybe this thing. But if I come to German medic doctor, I see chemical stuff because German medicine follow all chemical. Or they just look it in your face and understand what kind of disease do you have.
Maybe they just act. Like, no, it's just a joke. I see the point, but I can understand what the point you use. Like, if you trust the German medicine, why you
100%.
don't trust their decision to, in a way, to euthanasia? Like, if they
because
like it's
yeah, Daria, let me answer. Because sometimes I had real story for my relatives. For guy have so hard pain, but nobody can help. Even drug can't help them. Maybe this type of people who is long time have this disease, maybe should have a right. I don't know, euthanasia, because it's impossible.
I think everyone.
Oh, so
Why
you're
not
for,
everyone?
you're for.
Anyone should have the right to kill themselves. Why not? Why not? If you want to kill yourself,
Yeah,
just kill
but-
yourself.
But this means like it has to be legal, and because if somebody can decide it, so it's like
Yeah.
it's of course it's not about the old people. Like you choose, you have a sneeze and euthanasia or some medicine. Like every time you just choose between this.
Okay, a
But
quick
no.
question out of the blue. Who is for and who is against? Show of hands. Who is for euthanasia being
Sort
legal?
of. I for sort of.
Okay, well, I'm going to be
Sort of.
against then.
I am
Too many
against.
fools.
I am against.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you,
Mete
Mete. I'm going to
against.
join
Oh,
you.
Mete, like-
I'm going to join you, Mete. Let's be against. Let's not make it
Let's
Let's
illegal.
think about euthanasia. Like it's another way. Like euthanasia for people who can decide for themselves, for people who can't already decide. So like
Okay,
in both
Boris,
ways,
let me ask you. If
Hmm.
you for, sorry for interrupting, Daria. If you
I'm against
for,
now.
But what about against? Okay, what about people who
Doesn't
is
matter.
can't torment this pain? What about
Yeah,
these people?
Who can't tolerate, you mean the pain?
Torment.
torment. What does it mean?
What is tolerate?
Torment pain.
Do you mean
Tormented.
tolerate?
Terminal.
the pain?
Terminal.
Hard pain.
Yeah, very high pain, and they can't take it.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
obviously, we have to do better. I mean, this is we
The
do the
last-
best we can with what we have. It doesn't mean we should go around killing people because they're in pain. You know, I
Yeah,
think that's
you're right.
as
You're right.
doctors taking the Hippocratic oath. You know, our goal should be to heal patients, not give up on them and give them the easy way out. You know.
By the way, there are such medical establishments, such as hospices, which are designed specifically to help patients alleviate the pain if it's intolerable completely, and also to allow them to die with dignity if they
Exactly. Make them comfortable,
live.
right?
Yeah.
we make patients as comfortable as we can.
can. I guess it's pretty much the same as as a euthanasia.
That's the thing. I mean,
but-
it's for me, you know, euthanasia, allowing them to kill themselves, assisting them, is kind of just giving up. You know, I don't think we should give up.
Yeah, but don't you think that when you use the medicine, they almost have the same effect, but in the long term, like side effect. When
I mean,
you
we're born to
try
die.
alleviate-
I don't really see your point.
Okay, when you decide that this patient can take some medicine that will alleviate their pain, you already decide that
It's a long process. It's not overnight. It's known
like-
conditions.
Yes, but the same, you lead them to death because already they will have the problem with this side effects. So you just
You
use
don't.
it
You
in
try
the
to
long
extend their
term.
life as much as you can and make them comfortable along the way.
Yes, But it's
the
not that
goal
you
and
don't-
objective is very different. Yours is to
but
end the
you don't
life.
want-
Mine is to
you
continue
don't want
it.
to cure them. Your goal is not cure them. Your goal is to alleviate their pain. So you're already not on the way
And-
to heal them. Yeah. So you've already decided that you want to alleviate the pain, and the quicker decision will be the most powerful decision will be.
I mean, that's the argument why we kill horses, right? When they break their legs, just kill the horse because it can't walk anymore
Not
anyways.
the same. Don't
It's just
try
gonna
to do
die
this
now
like this.
eventually.
No. When they broke their leg, they just became unuseful, and that's why you don't want to pay a lot of money. You don't want to waste your time, etc. But when it comes to people, I don't think that people who became as
Disabled.
disabled. Like
Terminal.
I don't think that it's a way to kill them. No, not of course not. But when they don't want to take the
No, it's against. No, it's not right.
In fact, in
No,
today's
no,
society,
absolutely.
disabled people are pretty much like the horses with a broken leg. They are completely useful for this society.
You mean useful
Sorry
or
for
useless?
breaking it up.
You said
Useless.
useful.
Useless.
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 I
Thank you.
disagree, by the way, but I feel like that's a different conversation. Let's try to
it's-
stay on topic.
Okay.
Mete, why are you against?
Oh, okay. I am
Firstly-
against because at finally, Artem, please let me, my friend, to talk about why I am against euthanasia. Because at finally, in medical process for recovering anyone, at finally, if there is no hope for recovering, at finally there is an option for euthanasia, and it's legal. It's legal in every country, in every culture, and finally, with or by asking to parents or family, it can be practiced to patient euthanasia at finally, but in one step, okay, in one step in the period of recovering. I think if we apply, if we apply and if we let to apply euthanasia, I think that it's like, it seems like suicide, I think, and I don't know what is difference between suicide and euthanasia.
Well, euthanasia is getting assistance, I guess. You have someone assist you to
I
kill
think
yourself.
it's not
Suicide is
assistance.
something that
It's-
you do on your own, completely.
I think
guess.
it's killing. It's killing. It's not assistance. It's not assistance. It's
Okay.
killing, I think, and there is no any difference ethically. Ethically, there is no
taking a life.
difference. Suicide, yes, yes. Boris.
Okay.
But why, Matt? Why do you think so? Because if it's someone's will, why not? Why it's not ethically right? Why do you think so?
I have a
A
question. Maria, why
Okay, Daria.
I have the question. If you don't see the difference between suicide and killing in this way, euthanasia and killing people, do you see a difference between like cut someone with a knife on a street and in an operation room to save them? So
Yes.
it's like
There
you
is no
do the
difference
same-
for me. There is no difference. Yes.
You're
there
still
is no
cutting
difference.
someone with a knife.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So in this
and
way,
I think yes, in this way, medical people can be killer in my perspective. Yes, I am
Yeah.
against, and at the same time, for example, there are many kinds of ethic theories in philosophy, in modern and contemporary philosophy, and one of them is Kantian ethic. And Immanuel Kant is against suicide, and I think this is a way of suicide. I think yes, everyone can say that this is assistance, helping, not killing. I don't accept this. I don't accept
you
this.
just want to reduce the dictionary. You don't want to use a lot of words. You want just two of them and apply it for the all cases around you.
Okay, but I'd like to talk about the abuse side of it. You know, like how easy would it be for someone to be convinced that, you know, people mentally unstable, like there's so many cases where people could be pushed to thinking that's the only way out. But, or maybe depressed people, you know, temporarily, they're like, oh, that's it, the end of the world. But if they actually, instead of seeking help, they're going to seek the way out. But actually, these people could have sought help without this easy way out we provide for them. Fight a little bit and then have a great life.
I have the idea for
It will be abused, actually, I would say, and for many relatives there will be an incentive to
And I'm not even
euthanize
getting
their-
political, you know, like I'm just talking about regular people abusing it. Because if we get into politics and if we get into this kind of angle as well, it's opening a door for a lot of abuse. Yeah,
But
for
Boris,
sure.
we are inside the politics. I don't know people who is outside the politics.
But
Ah,
he
There's
means
no
now
escaping the
all-
politics.
just can abuse
Yeah.
it by yourself. No need to use the political motivation or something.
But yeah, let's talk
You
about
get-
let's talk about the depressed angle then. If you're depressed for a while, you know, your mind can go to a very dark place. If you give people an easy way out, we would lose so many people, young people, to euthanasia. Even though if you'd given them the time to work through it, and given them support as opposed to an easy way out, you know, maybe
if you
invest in that.
would like,
But-
Boris, if you would like help young people about why they suicide, it's first of all, I think you should ask about love your partner, because in general, young
mean,
people suicide because haven't mutual love.
Yeah, okay, but it's too late by this point, right? We're treating symptoms here. We're not treating the root cause. Of course, I agree, you know, if you reach this point, it's kind of already too late in a way. But, you know, we are at this point. When we are at this point, if euthanasia is legal, they have an easy way out without having to try to work through it, you know?
Whereas but we already have like euthanasia illegal, and it's illegal to persuade somebody to suicide. It's already illegal, and to make euthanasia illegal, it's not the same to create the legal way to persuade somebody. So like, yes, you have a way to abuse your duty, but it depends
So
on your
your way.
personality.
So you're saying euthanasia, just because it's legal, wouldn't give these
lead-
people the right to
I
kill
don't-
themselves? What kind of legality are you talking about?
Oh, I can see. So no. I think that euthanasia. It's not just like I want to. For me, I think that euthanasia can be legal just in a way that it's provided by your doctors, like a decision from himself, and you can apply it because you already done with all of your story or something like this. So
How can we sure, Daria? How can we sure?
we
The
can't.
doctors can
It's
lie.
always, of course we can. It's always this decision. It always has to decide something. And if your doctor is wrong and you are wrong, so that's it.
So you're talking about it being legal in only a handful of cases, in only very extreme terminal cases.
Yes, of course. It can be.
Okay.
It can be clear. You can't just kill people because they want to or because you want to. It's murder.
So for you, it's
But-
illegal in 99.999% of cases. You're talking about the legality for 0.0001% of cases.
Not
But
zero,
it's,
zero.
it's
So,
legal.
like,
It's
sometimes-
legal now. It's legal at finally, Daria. Sorry for interrupting you, but at final position, it's legal.
Where?
And by
Where?
asking
What?
you, yes.
It's
But
not that.
for example, yes, on some unhope positions, the doctors can help to patients.
problem.
For
No, Mete, no. It's a
It's
problem.
not. It's not
because
legal yet. I don't think. I
it's
mean,
not legal
it is legal in
most
some
of the
countries.
Yes, but in
not
the
in
most
general.
it's illegal. It's
no,
a great
at
problem.
final position,
No.
because you know the organisms can be transferred, and
Yep,
before
yep.
transferring
100%.
before transferring, the doctors can ask to family. That's why euthanasia exists in everywhere in the world now.
But that's
I
only
am
for the
against-
organ transfers, right?
It's like if
But-
you will die,
but there
you
is no
will die.
difference.
Not like you. It's not
I
euthanasia.
think that there is not. I think there is no difference.
I mean, there are medical situations where it's not a matter of organ transplant, right? So in those cases, there is no
I think
euthanasia.
it is very subjective, Boris, because now we are not elder people. Okay, we are young people. Maybe we are adult people. For example, I think Daria cannot accept for her child, for example, or Boris, you cannot let anyone for your children, or Murat, or Dimitri, or Artem, or me. I am against. That's why I am against. And this is personal, yes, but you know, some personal things are not part of how can a free will. Yes, it's not related to free will, I think. Yes.
Okay, I'm not too sure where this is going. I think so. You're saying that euthanasia is already legal because in the event that you need to transplant organs, you have the discussion where it's like, do you want to or do you want to give up the fight? I think this is
Yes.
not euthanasia, though. This is just, it's not.
Maybe
It is a kind of Boris. It begins with it.
What's that?
It firstly begins it. I think it has started first. Yes.
Say hi.
Sorry, I have a guest. All right, never mind. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Is he for or against?
I had some question.
But Daria, I want to go back to your
God
position
give
because
life people and
I
just
think,
God can't live life.
but I think you're just against in only a few cases. I think you're not. So in your version of legality, it's not legal for anyone or everyone. It's legal only for a few cases.
No, it's legal for everyone to have like, how to say? So it's legal to have a car. It's legal to drive a car, but you still have to
Bad
have
comparison.
a license for this. So
That comparison, Daria.
But anyone can learn to drive.
It's just
Anyone
like-
can get a license.
Go on, Murat.
yes, finally you can, but nobody do this. Did it?
Get
Does
a
it.
license?
Like,
Everybody's got a
me-
license. What?
No way. So sometimes just unable to drive at all, and I think that it's like, and it doesn't mean that it's illegal.
Okay. All right. It doesn't mean it's illegal, but I don't
I
really.
can't speak about euthanasia with this environment. Like, hello, little. What do you think about this? But I have a thought about this. Like when you thought that it can be abused by doctor, it still have a bright side. So if I know that I have a way in some final cases when I will suffer a lot, when it will be no way to cure me, I have a right to kill myself, not kill myself, to be killed by somebody. And if my doctor still says me that no, euthanasia is not your way, it will be support me more than the idea that I won't be able to kill myself in any way. So like, you get the idea.
Daria.
So
the
legality
people
for you is
trust,
not for
doctor.
everyone. It's not like if I am just a random person, I want to kill myself, then I don't have the right, according to your version of legality, right?
So I think that if you the if you the random person and if you don't not in the medical hospital,
I just had enough. I've just had enough of
yourself.
life. I just want to kill myself.
I think that it's impossible to want to do this if you are healthy and don't
Okay,
have
I have
any
issues.
other
I have
problems.
issues. My wife killed herself. It was kind of my fault. I was driving drunk. Now I want to kill myself. Why can't I do that?
Oh yes, you're in depression, and the matter of society help you and cure you. Like,
But
it's
is it legal?
abnormal.
According to your version of legality, can I get
It's
euthanasia?
legal. Again, to avoid the abuse of it, it can be clear in any cases. So if you want to kill yourself, you have to have a real reason for it. So like, if you have this, then
Who decides what's the reason, you know? Like, to me, it's the
Daria,
real
The
reason.
patient, the
Daria.
patient
No,
himself.
Commission of
I
doctors.
yes,
You discuss
think
about
yes.
dying and suicide so easy. It's the same when you go to the shop. It's not so right.
But
It's so serious
we are
thing.
simplifying
Nobody
here. It
haven't
doesn't
right
work that
judge
way at all.
someone because everyone have your own life. Maybe someone for which pleasure suffer. Maybe someone do something other, but you haven't judged someone. But decide for who should die or
In
live.
some, so okay, what's the difference?
So
We
yeah, so
have-
Murad, so you're for total legality?
No, I thought for. I think for it's not so good where you give someone decide you should live or not. Maybe you confuse it this moment and decide kill yourself. It's you should, but it's not so right.
But that's why you have to be how do I say,
Responsible.
not
It has to.
responsible.
That's why it can't be legal.
Say,
It can't be legal. Just don't make it legal. It can't be legal. If you want to kill yourself, there's already ways to kill yourself. One Google search away, you know? Like it's really not that difficult.
Yeah. So you can kill yourself, but
That's
I think
legal.
that it's illegal in some states. In some states, it's illegal.
What,
Kill
killing yourself? Okay, well,
Yes.
we're not discussing
but they
this
can
today.
punish you
We're
for
talking
but they
euthanasia.
Yeah, yeah.
punish you for
Daria,
that.
I can't
Daria,
say-
you
so I can't
shouldn't
say
be
that it's-
politician.
Sorry,
You
I
shouldn't
can't
be
say that-
politician, Daria. I am afraid of you.
You should be a politician.
Why? Oh.
You should. Wait, did you
Where?
say you should be a politician? I'm afraid
No,
of
no,
you.
you shouldn't be.
Oh, you
should
shouldn't.
not be.
Okay.
You should not be, yes.
I won't be. I don't like power. I just want to talk. I mean that. What did I say? So about the suicide is legal. That in some states, when if you want to
Baby,
kill
can you
yourself
come and help,
if
please?
you fall, the government will penalize you after all. So like in this way, it's illegal. But I don't think about this. I mean that if
How can you penalize the person who has
I want
already
to
committed
legalize.
suicide?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you?
Uh,
Hey,
and
you
can
corpse.
Google it, but maybe I'm wrong again. Maybe I'm wrong, but you can Google it. But if I'm right, they kill them, but in a legal way. Like it's a not funny but confusing story. You can Google it. You can find the source. I don't want to talk about this a lot.
But yeah, but we're not
yes.
really talking about this. I
Because-
think the legality of suicide is not really at play here. I think we're talking about euthanasia, which I think is very
Yeah,
different. But
But-
also, you know, if you're talking about suicide, if that's what you
But
want,
we can
suicide,
say
that's
that
already
we are
legal.
against suicide. We can say that we are against suicide, and
I'm not
we can
against
say
suicide.
that
I'm against euthanasia today. I'm against the legality of it. I'm against creating a framework where it's legal. I think if you want to kill yourself,
it
that's up
should
to
be
you.
illegal. I think
But,
it should be illegal.
Yeah, I
It
think
should be-
euthanasia should be illegal. I don't think there should. If we start having a legal framework for something that dangerous, then it's a slippery slope. You know.
We will
Oh,
You're
really
talking
have-
about
Yes.
Dmitry. You're talking about a commission. I mean, the commission is made up of humans. You know, it's
Yes, yes, we
Not.
cannot transform humans.
we cannot transform humans. What do you think, Artyom? You're too quiet now.
I think we can transform humans. Maybe
We must.
practically. we are close for that for humans transformation. Yes, but again, you know, it's my point. It's my point. We are discussing here. I think we are simplifying a lot, and there are lots of misconceptions. Yeah, if it's like between euthanasia and this suicide, it's like totally different for me things. But that's why it's. But again, till now I haven't heard any real cons. Okay, it always comes from. I mean, it always comes as if we discuss some cons, it comes from other fields like medical, technical. I don't know.
Doctors killing patients instead of treating them. Right.
Okay,
Right.
that's where. But again, what we should do. Just maybe to put it on someone's
may I
other
answer?
people.
May I answer?
That's all.
May I
Maybe
answer to
it's
this,
just-
Artyom? Yeah, I believe the very reason we are having this discussion is because the medical research are being underfunded a lot, and second being ineffective, and the third being not affordable for the most people. Like for instance, I've heard a speech from the CEO of the firm BioViva doing genetic research, and they have already elongated the life of mouses at the lab research 10 times as much. And we are just one step away from doing the same to the people. What stands in the way of it? Well, the politics actually. Well, what I'm trying
Oh,
to say is that
Dimitri,
we
what do you
just
think? What do you think about eugenical selection?
Let's try to stay on topic here. I want to see where Dimitri is going.
that's different topic. I was trying to say we won't be having this discussion if medical care was not underfunded such as it is today, and the issue wouldn't be that the problem wouldn't be that dire as it seems now.
I don't understand
That's
why
what
not.
I'm trying to.
I don't understand why not. I mean, there'll still come a point where medicine fails us, and we would be in endless pain and look for a way out, right? I mean,
If you were to fund the medical research more, we wouldn't be having any issue. People would live 10 times as much. People would be treated by genetic engineering. There are a lot of ways to help terminal. There would be a lot of ways to help terminal people.
Okay,
there
but
is
even
a way.
if
There is a way out of it.
Even if that were the case, there would still be this situation for some people. Maybe less people, but still for some people. So there would still need to be a conversation about it, right?
There would be still.
I mean, you're talking about lowering the number of people who this applies to, but not removing them. So, I mean, we're still in the same situation, no?
Yeah, and in which case the disadvantage of the assisted suicide would be that doctors and all medical specialists would rather concentrate on killing people rather than treating them.
So yes, if it were legal today, you think
if there are two ways to treat a patient, that one of them is the easiest one, well, why not just resort to the easiest one? Yeah, and the cheapest one, of course. Yeah. And the cheapest one for society as well.
We're simplifying.
But it's not about the society, it's about the other problems. So if the people will always choose the cheapest and easiest way, we will die in any case without euthanasia. It's like, no matter.
The idea is right. Everyone
how about the morality of it?
How
How about the morality of taking a human life?
So you want
I was talking not about people, but about doctors. In this case,
I'm talking about people in general. I mean, someone has to take the life. In euthanasia, someone else takes the life, right?
How about the morality if we helped someone in this case?
It's like,
I mean,
do we want to?
I mean, you're just helping someone take the easy way out. You're not truly helping someone. Truly helping them would be
why easiest? Why easiest? Why it's easiest way? Maybe it's hardest way.
Well, yeah, it's true. Living sometimes is harder than dying. But in that moment, they're like, "Hey, give me the easy way out, please." And you're like,
"It's not. No. It's just way to think about that like this, but it doesn't like that in reality."
It can be considered by not just patients. It can be provided by doctors, because you can decide for yourself, is it terminal or permanently, or like
how doctors have given their life to saving lives. You can't suddenly turn around and ask them to take lives. They're not vets.
I don't want them to take their lives. I don't want them to predict the future, like I don't know, like to say it. So I don't want doctors to do this, but I want their opinion. I want to know the objective matters of my case. Like it can be just decided by, I don't know. Of course, if my treatment is painful, and if I already like spend a lot of time.
I
in
think
the
I think the problem is what Dmitry said. Yes, you let doctors decide, but if doctors have this easy options, like either A, think really hard for a really long time with a lot of resources about a potential solution, or B, euthanasia.
but
I think
they,
B,
and
because
also-
they have 75,000 patients waiting for them, and they're like, B, you know? They got like 5 seconds to think.
Yes.
May
Yes.
I add
It is
something
biopolitics,
quick?
I think. It is biopolitics, I think. Yes. Sorry, Daria. Please
No,
continue.
it's okay. I just mean that they already can decide. They can just give you antibiotic, and it will help you immediately. And the history know this moment.
Not always,
but
Daria.
then you
Not
will.
always.
No,
Sometimes it's
I
so
mean
often
that it
antibiotic
was in the
doesn't help.
past. I don't know. Like it's the easiest way to treat somebody, but then they will have another problem with their body.
Yeah, but one of
In
them
some-
kills you.
I think it's not ethical. I think it's not ethical. This way is very easy for me to suicide myself, to kill myself. Okay, everyone can kill themselves. Okay, everyone, himself or herself. Okay, kill yourself. I think it's.
But
It's-
it's easy
it's
to
a
talk
kind
about
of-
that like this, but it's not easy in reality. So why we use the word definition easiest, but it's not easiest. Just think about.
Artem, it's interpretation.
Yes.
God cannot talk, for
Yes.
example.
Yes.
Yes,
What can be
I love you.
easier than one shot of a lethal drug? A matter of 5 seconds, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, but not all of us.
game
want
over.
this.
A lot of doctors just imitate for their doctor, but in real life they empty.
But not in Germany.
Yes, what is
Not in
right?
Germany.
What is right?
And even
exactly.
humans
Let's
can be someone who
Moral.
decide for who have right or not.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
right,
my
let's
problem
do
with your
something
with your
this,
way,
that
Daria.
doctors
This
imitate their
these
work.
doctors, these commissions, you know, why should they get to decide? You know, they're not perfect. They're doctors. Why should I don't mind them giving an opinion, but the decision should be with the patient, not with the doctor. You know.
It's like the same situation with
it's like-
scientific method, you know, like why some scientists should decide that our planet is round because we think that it is flat.
Sorry,
you
man,
know,
it's
because
too
there is
bad
there
That's
is
comparison.
methods.
that's a
Bad
whole
comparison.
different debate. That's a whole different
Bad
debate.
comparison.
But it's the same discussion. Like why some commission should decide because there is a scientific method for that.
Scientific just choose something, just check
Oh.
something, but not do something.
Yeah, let's talk about that next
All right.
debate.
All right, guys, we can end the debate here for today. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna end the stream now. If I can find the button.